Samsung hit a pause on the One UI 7 rollout, and of course everybody's freaking out. Situation is very chaotic, guys, and I wanted to just give you my feedback on this. But first, the official news. According to Android Police and everybody else, Samsung hits pause on One UI 7 rollout due to the major bug. Now, nobody really knows what this major bug is, but Ice Universe on X said that some of the users in Korea using S24 Ultra were not able to unlock their device normally. Now, I have the S24 Ultra here running on the stable build. I unlocked it thousands of times and it worked all the time, so I don't really think this is the bug, but it might be something else. What is happening right now is that apparently Samsung decided to hold the global One UI 7 rollout for the S24 Ultra and also for the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Flip 6. And not only doing this, but they also pulled away the updates from the servers, at least in Korea and Europe. Samsung will likely release a revised build for the affected devices after resolving the bug. And guys, the situation with One UI 7 is like this. We got 6 betas on the S24 Ultra, at least I got 6 betas, and they weren't problematic. The problem was that they kept pushing the update dates and the final release dates, and at some point they came up with a nice timeline, and now things are changing for Korea, for Europe, for Vietnam as well. So people were already very much frustrated, right? And now on top of this, with the pause on the official rollout, I think the frustration of a lot of Samsung users out there is really beyond. And I just think this is a very bad example on how to do a rollout for Android 15. Now guys, One UI 7 and Android 15, it's not one and the same thing. We need to understand One UI 7 is really a big revamp, and I really like it. But we need to also understand that people are not happy. I am not happy as well, because I just think Samsung is a very big company. They should carefully plan all this, right? And just be a bit more transparent, come forward to the users and just stick to their commitments. Right now they're not doing this. We see also other examples like from the big guys like Apple and Apple Intelligence. Marquis did a video about this. They were showing things on video ads that doesn't really exist. You cannot even go and play with those features, even for the big reviewers. So it's a bit tricky. And at the same time, Google Pixel users are already rocking Android 16, I think, with at least some updates. All the major Chinese phones that we used to mock years ago are now on Android 15. And I just bought a Motorola G85 for like 200 euro. Directly got an Android 15 update. And I know some people will say, yeah, no, it's very stock, it's vanilla Android, and I understand this. But I think just Samsung is doing a very, very poor management on the whole rollout. And not only this, they're not really transparent enough. Just come forward, tell us, hey guys, we need more time. And they, they're trying to address these issues with some posts in the member forums, usually in Korean. But Samsung is a global brand, and we need really to have global communication, at least on several languages, with some very, very strict timelines. And the moment they cannot commit, we need immediately, as soon as possible, to have a revised schedule. And Samsung are not doing this, so I absolutely think that the frustration right now is absolutely justified, and there will be people moving away from Samsung. I know, it's not gonna be me. I will just keep buying those devices anyway. I'm buying all kinds of phones I can, but honestly, first, I do understand the end users, and second, I don't understand why Samsung are not so transparent, and it seems that they're not taking accountability to their actions. So let's see how this drama will unfold, and let's hope that they will resolve it soon. Alright, stay safe.